What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miles Ben Solo, and here we review Star Wars collectibles from all across the galaxy. But before I go any further, I would like to say Happy New Year, and I hope you and your family had a happy and safe holiday. Our first review of 2022 is the brand new Darth Maul Shadow Collective Legacy Lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the Force Unboxing. This Shadow Collective Maul lightsaber was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Everybody had anticipated the Cal Kestis being the next Legacy Saber released. Unfortunately, at the time of my recording, it still hasn't been released and was scheduled for fall of 2021. But a lot of that has to do with real world problems that I'll go into detail later in the video. The symbol on the front of the box is exciting, but I have no clue what it is. I only know that in the middle is the Shadow Collective emblem, but I'm not sure what else it's combined with, but it's very cool and unique nonetheless. The package is the standard dark gray display box that virtually every Legacy lightsaber comes with. The only difference I noticed is that they changed the material they use for the cloth that the lightsaber sits on inside the box. This one feels more like a plastic, and all the previous ones feel like satin. You know, it's not a super big deal to me, but I thought I should make note of it. Alright, so let's talk about the origins of this lightsaber, which in canon is the other half of Darth Maul's lightsaber from Season 7 of the Clone Wars, when he duels Ahsoka on Mandalore. He reforges his staff using various parts in the Kyber crystal from his brother Savage Opress's lightsaber, who fell at the hands of Darth Sidious. Still, interestingly enough, this is the same lightsaber hilt seen in the Dark Disciple book cover that is being wielded by the redeemed Sith assassin Asajj Ventress. The design of this lightsaber is the longest and most detailed of any of the Legacy sabers I've seen, measuring out at over 1 foot, 13 inches to be exact. It has a lot of different textures and ventilation, which allows you to see the wiring inside the lightsaber, and the most remarkable feature, the exposed Kyber crystal. Yes, this is the first Legacy lightsaber with a visible Kyber crystal inside of the hilt. At first touch, I love this thing. It's a perfect cylinder and is light, making it very comfortable to hold. The ignition switch is about 2 inches long and protrudes just enough out of the lightsaber, making it easy to turn on and off. It's actually very reminiscent of the Savvy's Workshop lightsabers that you can create. This lightsaber also has a black circular piece which you can use to attach it to a Galaxy's Edge belt clip. You can also use this lightsaber to recreate the Darth Maul staff from the Clone Wars with the original Episode 1 Galaxy's Edge Legacy lightsaber, using the coupler that's included in the bottom of the display box. After fully combined, I realized that the Episode 1 Darth Maul was noticeably heavier than the Shadow version, which makes the staff unbalanced, which is a little surprising since the Shadow Collective is much longer than the original, but it shouldn't be an issue for most purchasers. It's now time to ignite this thing and check out the sound effects and light effects this thing has to offer. So if you've gotten to this point in the video and you're enjoying it, definitely consider liking and subscribing. Alright, now let's get these lights off and let's do this ignition test. Alright, so I got this 26-inch blade in. Let's go ahead and ignite and see this crystal and everything this thing has to offer. The crystal is so freaking cool. You know, this comes with the basic, entry-level sound effects and light animations that pretty much all the Legacy series and Hasbro Dark series or Hasbro Black series lightsabers come with. Can't be too upset about that. It was really, it's to be expected. But, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I love this exposed Kyber crystal. I mean, this sold it for me. I honestly don't even quite know if I would even keep this in my collection if it didn't have this piece. But this thing is really cool. Alright, I'm gonna ignite this thing one more time. I'm actually really interested to compare this to the original Maul, which we're gonna do here in a few, and see how different the sound is. And then I'm also going to show you guys how it lights up and sounds with the whole staff, with the OG Maul and then this new Shadow Collective Maul combined. So in my hand now, I have the Episode 1 Darth Maul from the Phantom Menace, and we're going to go ahead and see the sound animations, the light animations, and then after we're going to compare it to the Shadow Collective Darth Maul. So here we go. Alright. So from what it seems like is the Shadow Darth Maul has a tiny bit more bass in the speaker, and it has one different sound animation than the original Maul. So basically, not too much of a difference. So if you have an original Maul, it kind of sounds the same. And so now we're going to go ahead and combine them, and we're going to see what both of them sound like together. Alright, I got this thing fully combined. Let's go ahead and test it out. This is so cool. I can't. The sound is just alright. It's not super. It doesn't really even sound any different than just one of them with both of them combined. That's probably because the two speakers are like running like right into each other. Definitely don't hold it in the middle, as you will muffle almost all the sound. So definitely hold it right here on the grips, right here on the Phantom Menace Maul, and then right here on like the this little bottom piece. It actually feels really nice. It's like a really soft plastic, really smooth. And just for reference, guys, on the OG Maul, I have a 31-inch blade. And over here on the Shadow Collective Maul, this is a 26-inch blade. So if you're definitely going to get the staff, 26-inch blade will do just fine. Don't get anything else, because you're going to run into the problem that I have right now, where you have a room that is just as big as the lightsaber is. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Our fully reforged Darth Maul staff. To conclude, let's talk about the pricing of this item. The Shadow Collective Maul is $159.99 plus taxes, and it's only available at Disneyland and Downtown Disney in California, but expected to be at Disney World Florida in the coming months. The $159.99 price point doesn't include the blade, which would be another $45 to $50 depending on what size you get, bringing you out to around $210, which is on par with the rest of the Legacy lightsabers. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can only find Legacy lightsabers in Galaxy's Edge. So unless you have a trip planned or you know someone that can pick one up for you, you'll have to buy it online through a third-party selling site like eBay or Mercari. And right now, the average selling price is $285, and that's just for the hilt alone. For those of you who don't already have this original Episode 1 Darth Maul Legacy lightsaber and are thinking about getting one to recreate the staff with the Shadow Collective, be prepared to break the bank. Because currently, the original Darth Maul lightsaber, which has been available since the park's opening, hasn't been seen in months, and is now selling for almost $500 on selling sites amidst rumored discontinuation. Although this is just a rumor and has no merit until confirmed by Disney, some people believe that with the emergence of this new lightsaber that can combine with the original, it wouldn't make sense for them to get rid of it. However, it seems that all the signs point to the rumor being reality. My final thoughts on this lightsaber are that this is an excellent piece to have in your collection, combined or not. The sound and light effects are just okay, but unfortunately, that's to be expected with lightsabers from first-party companies, if I'm being honest. If you're willing to spend a little more money and want a more serious lightsaber, I would definitely recommend a NeoPixel. Check out the Starkiller NeoPixel review above if you haven't already. If you're planning on purchasing one of these Shadow Collective Mauls on eBay or any other selling site, I would definitely hold off a bit. Since these are new and only available on the West Coast, the price is inflated, and I would expect the prices to go down when they hit the East Coast at Walt Disney World and more people have had an opportunity to pick them up. This is something new I'm going to do at the end of all of my Legacy lightsaber reviews. It's going to be a segment called the State of Legacy. Here, I'll tell you about the current stock of Disney World and Disneyland Legacy lightsabers and tell you about any rumors or thoughts that I have. So obviously, you know COVID has supply chains in a jam right now, and for the foreseeable future. It's hit every business hard that gets items from overseas, and Disney is no different, as they've been struggling to keep most of their merchandise in stock. At the time of this recording, at Batuu East, aka Disney World, there are no Legacy lightsabers available for purchase. Yes, you heard that right. 0 No Ben Solo, no Leia, no Ahsoka, no anything available at Batuu East. However, all of the following are available at Batuu West, aka Disneyland. My theory is that everything comes through the West Coast, letting Disneyland have first dibs on merchandise, which kind of sucks for people who, live in Florida or are planning to go to Walt Disney World, but, that's just a theory. Cal Kestis Lightsaber still hasn't been released yet, but rumor has it it's supposed to be released sometime in January, along with a few more surprise additions, according to Disney cast members. And that concludes the State of Legacy. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and make sure you follow me on Instagram and now TikTok at MilesBenSolo for some exclusive content. I have a good feeling that this will be the best year for Star Wars fans ever, which means a ton of toys and collectibles to review. So if you enjoy reviews like the one you just watched, and you want to see more like it, consider liking.
Do not consider like, subscribe, share with your friends, show your mom, show your neighbor.
It is the best way to show your support for me and my channel. Before you guys head out, let me know what your favorite Legacy lightsaber is and what Legacy lightsabers you want to see them make in the future. Thank you guys again. I'll see you on the next one.